Let's be honest, most of us spend our lives trying to keep everything under control. We plan, we schedule, we stress, but the harder we grip, the more life seems to slip right through our fingers. My name is Leslie McEwen. I'm a registered psychotherapist, and welcome back to Mental Health Simplified. Now, here is a radical truth. Real peace does not come from controlling everything. It comes from letting go. It comes from learning to live and even thrive with uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable. No matter how carefully we map things out, the unexpected will happen. It will show up. For most of us, we treat uncertainty like the enemy. Yet, uncertainty is the very place where real growth happens. Think about it. When have you grown the most in your life? Was it when everything was fine? I was going exactly according to plan? Or was it when you were thrown into the unknown and had to figure things out? Letting go does not mean giving up or drifting aimlessly. It means choosing to stop fighting battles you cannot win. It just means redirecting your energy to what actually matters. And when you do that, something surprising happens. Your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, and you feel a wave of relief. That moment, that's when freedom begins. But how do we actually start? It sounds great in theory, but it starts small. It starts with a few key steps you can practice today. The first one is observe, don't judge. Next time something stressful happens, hit pause. Instead of instantly labeling it as a disaster or a failure, just notice it. A simple self talk like, "This is what is happening right now," creates a crucial bit of space between the event and your reaction. Secondly, micro steps. Stop fixating on big, faraway goals like I have to achieve this huge milestone by next year. Instead, focus on your energy for today. For example, today I will bring my full attention to one conversation. Small steps can build trust in yourself. The third one is pick one area to release. Where are you going to let go? Ask yourself, what am I clinging to the hardest? Is it a relationship, a rigid work outcome, my self image, my career path? Choose just one of those areas and actively experiment with loosening your grip. You don't have to let go, just loosen your grip a little bit and see what happens when you stop forcing an outcome. These three small actions, observing, setting micro intentions, and releasing one area, are your foundation. Let me share a few powerful examples. For 15 years, Elias was convinced his life had to be on the road as a touring drummer, fighting for a spot in a successful rock band. He meticulously managed every gig, practice session, and financial detail, eventually grinding himself into exhaustion. When a sudden persistent leg injury forced him to put his sticks down, he spiraled. He felt like a failure because he had lost control of his art. It was only when he surrendered the idea of being a touring drummer that the space opened up. He began tutoring young students and, to his surprise, found a deep joy in teaching music theory. He now composes scores for independent films, a path he never would have taken if he had not let go of the rigid, old identity he was clinging to. His breakthrough was trading a desperate hold for a genuine flow. Then there is Joy, the entrepreneur who puts years into building a company only to watch it fail. Instead of forcing something that was no longer working, she pivoted. That pivot led her to a new business that felt more authentic and was ultimately more successful than the old one. She broke through by simply letting go of the old idea. What these lives show us is that the true power is not in locking down our circumstances, but in finding the courage to release the expectation of how things should be, making room for a reality that is often richer and truer and more successful. Embracing uncertainty does not mean drifting aimlessly. It means trusting that even if the road ahead is not perfectly clear, you still have what it takes to move forward. I want to leave you with this question. Where are you holding on too tightly? Or what would happen if you eased your grip just a little bit? Because the breakthrough is not always in doing more, controlling more, or forcing more. The breakthrough is in letting go. And maybe this is the beginning of a whole new kind of strength. Now, if this message resonated with you, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification so you don't miss the next video from Mental Health Simplified. See you next time. Thank you. Disclaimer. Please note that the information discussed in this video is for general information and educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for the advice of a mental health professional or as a diagnosis or treatment. If you feel that you may need psychological or medical advice, please consult a qualified healthcare professional. Thank you.